Fight my shiny metal ass.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Okay, just trying to make sure the mixer is not muted anymore. Looks like you guys can hear me. Awesome. Okay. Happy Father's Day, Bendy. I hope you have a good one. I hope you do all kinds of fun stuff today. We're going to reload some rounds, and then I think later we're headed out to the range. We'll see how I'm feeling. Where is the chat? There's the chat right there. Now I can see the chat. All good on Twitch side. Awesome. Okay, cool. It is hot as fuck here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just rained this morning, so it's all super muggy. Super humid.
Cosmic power.
Cosmic. Happy Father's Day, Cosmic. All right, let's put on our reading glasses / reloading glasses / fixing shit glasses. Oh yeah, that's much better. All right. So, how many am I doing? 55, 65, 75. We need 75. So basically, all but 25. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Let's do 70.
Now, the rest of the plan is simple.
That sounds like
fly
Moon.
to the moon. I shrink the moon. I grab the moon. I sit on the toilet.
How you doing, Moon? There we go. 70. Man, I am sweating like a pig already. Morning. 38 months. Holy shit, 152 tacos. That's a lot of fucking tacos, man. All right, so we need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Pagan can count. All right, that doesn't leave much in there. All right. That should be... get out of that. Why do they like that little tiny hole right there in the middle? Okay. Yep. Any of you flip over like naughty boys? Nope. Nope. None of you did. Awesome. Oh no, the nerd cam. Let's fix the nerd cam. What the heck? The heck is... There it is. Okay, now it's working. Yep, thanks for the heads up on that, guys. All right. Before we go any further, let's do a check. Because I don't remember how far I got into this. It's full size. That's small base. We're going to double check and make sure. Now, I believe I ran all of these through the case gauge before. So we're just going to run them through again just to make sure I'm not tripping balls. Yep, we're good. So we'll just randomly check these. All right. Thank you. That one may be a little sluggish. We'll just throw some in here at random. Just to make sure I didn't mix up my stuff. Yeah, these look good. Yeah, I think we're good. You know what we can do? We can just check them as we reload them. That'll work. Okay, so this is the full link set right here. Put you away before we get our shit mixed up. Put our show holder in there. Let's get our seating die set. We have our yep. That should do it. Let's check our COLA or COAL. Make sure we're within our specs. Been naughty and have used AI to create images poking fun at Chris Roberts. The VHS government's favorite creation. I shared it in your Discord under memes. Awesome. We'll check it out. Okay. 1.21. So that should be well within our needs. You said memes and pics? I don't even think I'm in Discord. Holy crap, hold on a minute. That's why it's so quiet. Let me get in Discord. What the fuck is Discord? There it is. Where'd you say you put it? Memes and pics? Ha! Ha! Our Lord and Savior, Christ Roberts. I like that one. The VHS is awesome. That is awesome. The streaming. Make sure our audio is set up correctly. Okay. Here we go. Back up where I can see the bloody thing. Awesome. Okay, so let's double check it. I did know that Canup streams. I try to catch Canup when he streams, actually. We're running BTSP with Canalure, right? Isn't that what we're running? No, FMJ with Canalure. Sorry. 2.20. All right, so yeah, we should be okay. Let's push our first primer. And see how we do. Yep, we're good. All right, next victim. Let's drop you in. Yep. If any of these need to be, ooh, that one needs to be, moved out a little bit. It is not wide enough. Primer pocket's not big enough. It's been streaming nonstop Black Widow text message. There we go. I don't know anything about that, Mindy. Cream this out a little bit. See if that'll take a primer now. Uh-oh. We lost a primer. Shit. We lost a primer. Okay, well, we're going to have to circle back on that and find that primer. Guys, don't let me forget that. Groovy. Yeah, it was right there. Must have rolled off. This thought I had a nice, pretty rubber mat to catch them. My Twitch extension game has been submitted for review, and I have to be live when they look at it, and they gave me a 15-day window. Oh, wow. Really? They can't just schedule a time to check it? No, because that would be too fucking smart. Jesus, Camp, I'm sorry, dude. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would fuck up his streaming stats. Pretty sure it would. Pretty sure that would. We're getting better at this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to be a pro at this before long. Uh-oh. That one's being a little resistant. Oh, no, we got it. We got it. We're good. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, I suppose that's true about the ad money. We're going to be short a primer. I do not know where that went. I figured with a rubber mat like this, if it did slide out, it would be caught, right? You would think. Guess we'll find out when I get to number 125 and I don't have a primer.
So your nerd cam froze again.
God damn it. Thank you. I don't know why this fucking thing keeps freezing.
Also, shouldn't you test the fit before you put that cap in there?
I have for most of these. I have for most of these. The only shells that I'm not 100% certain on are these new ones over here in this small tray, the black tray, because I trimmed them this morning. But every one that I put in this case gauge has fit so far. Hey, out of there. Oh, says the guy who just dropped one in there. There you go. Like these 25 over here. Some of them were resized this morning, or resized last night and then trimmed this morning. I had 2 batches of shells, some that were a little longer than the rest. See, now that one's a little stiff. Let's drop that in there again. No, it goes in. It goes in. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. What is it? Wait, did the nerd cam just freeze again? Holy crap. What the heck is going on with this thing?
It's taking stills.
Apparently. Okay. Why can I not? Holy crap, this thing is being retarded. I'm sorry, folks. This Elgato cam has been awesome when it's on the normal bench, but when it's here, it's just retarded. It may be the length of the cable that's screwing with it. because I do have USB extenders on this. So it might be that it's just too much length for it, and it doesn't like it. Let's reset this. Okay, good. Holy cow, this thing is being retarded. What we're going to do, this guy right here. I wonder if the follow my face is fucking with it. Well, that's the thing, Bendy. It's I'm running one of these active extenders. I'm running two cable creation USB 3 active extenders. So it should be fine. Should be. There we go. We'll see how that does for a bit. I mean, I may have to keep moving the camera a little bit to make it match. Okay. I think that's where we're going to put it. That should be just about in the middle. Okay, so we'll take follow my face off. I think follow my face is what's screwing with it. Let's try that. No, I'm mainly running these through the case gauge again just to kind of triple check. Because I did have a couple that when I resized them, they were a little snug in the case gauge, but they did all come out. There we are. See, there's one right there. That one's a little snug. So the local range, well, the county range here is, I guess they're waiving the range fees for Father's Day. But my daughter-in-law called or messaged me and told me last night. Because I really wasn't going to go today. I had a headache all weekend. But after she told me that, I'm going like, well, maybe I will. I think Robert wants to go to the range together today. He said something about meeting me up there, so that's what we'll do. You doing anything for Father's Day, Bendy?
Probably go play with the lathe.
Cool. My neighbor got a lathe. He said someone gave him a lathe, and I'm like, gave you a lathe? He's like, yeah, I just need to make room in my garage for it. I'm like, well, fucking A.
I got some American red cedar out there itching to be a bowl.
I've seen some of your work. Didn't you share a picture of some of your work on our Discord recent? Oh, well, not recently, but
At some point, yeah.
yeah, like candlesticks and a pipe stem or something.
Oh yeah, my Indian pipe, my peace pipe comes in literally a peace pipe that comes in pieces. You can take it apart for cleaning.
Oh, that's awesome because it's it can be nasty cleaning a pipe if you haven't been able to get something down in the stem.
They don't make pipe cleaners 2 foot long, so I had to break it down in 3 sections.
I miss smoking a pipe sometimes.
I really should probably finish that one up. I ain't put the leather or the beads on it yet with the feathers.
Yeah, I get to work, slacker. What the hell?
I'm trying to find a particular feather, and those are harder to come by.
If there's one particular feather that I'm thinking of, you need an Indian friend.
I have Native American cousins. That's
There
where
you
my
go.
family get from.
There you go. They're allowed to have them for ceremonial use. You're part Indian, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
There you go.
Not enough to claim it.
Oh, not enough for a docket number?
I have cousins that are like half and 100%.
Cool. My great grandmother is Cherokee. My great aunt was Chippewa, I think. And my mom's side has Seminole, but I don't know exactly who. She just said that I had Seminole in me from her side of the family. And then my daughter, her mom is Quarter Creek Indian. So my daughter's 8th Creek, 16th Cherokee. I don't think Chippewa because, no, that's not a blood relation. So she wouldn't have the Chippewa, but she would have the Seminole. She's a hodgepodge. How big of a bowl are you going to make out on that cedar?
It's 4 inches, so it's probably going to be one of them boxes with the lid.
Cool.
It's either that or I'm breaking out the wood chisel and finishing that angel sculpture I'm working on.
Do all kinds of cool stuff, Bendy.
Well, art is my only true love.
There you go. That one was a little snug. That primer pocket was a little snug. That one too. I cheated the other night when I was reaming out these primer pockets. I used a cordless drill. I took the pocket swage and I put it in the chuck of the cordless drill and ran the cordless drill on low and used that to ream out these primer pockets.
I got a Dremel, one Dremels with the flex band on it, the flex arm, adjustable speed to use.
Nice.
I use the same Dremel with my carvings too.
I'm thinking the next bench tool that I get is going to be, or next power tool that I get is going to be a small drill press.
Ooh, just make one.
Oh, yeah?
You just need a variable speed drill or a variable speed motor and like a couple pieces of wood and a bracket.
I suppose that's true.
My first bandsaw was just a couple tires with the band stretched around the motor.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's something I wouldn't mind having is a sawmill, like a tow behind sawmill. I'd love to have one of those.
I got a portable. It works with my chainsaw.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, you just spike it to the tree log and just hook your chainsaw to it and run down. You can make planks. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a bigger chainsaw though. My blade's too short for some of these trees I fuck with.
Yep. Getting to the end. In there, baby. There. Oh, no, it turned sideways. You asshole. Got it. I won. Yep.
Is that the primer upper by your credit card? Near the brown piece of wood under your press? Or, I don't know. Is that your grain for your gunpowder?
Where? Here? What are you looking for?
From your position, it'd be top right corner of that credit card thing in front of you, next to that piece of wood that I think your gunpowder sits in.
Yeah, I'm using CCI small rifle primers. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, the tiny rifle primer. It looks like, from the camera view, it looks like a little small primer sitting right there by that piece of wood. To the right of where you just picked that up.
Right here? It's just like a nail head.
Here.
Oh, no, I found it. It turns out it slid back into the...
Yeah.
At least I think it slid back into the little pocket.
Okay.
We'll find out here in just a minute. Because I only got one non-primed case left. Yep, it slid back into the little primer pocket. We're good. Yay! That can go back in there now. And this can go in there. Get this put away. Don't want to lose any of this shit. Yeah, I'd like to make a little wooden tray for reloading to hold the cartridges like this plastic one. This plastic one arrived from RCBS cracked. 2 of the pockets are all fucked up on it. And I didn't realize it until I flipped it over the first time to load 223, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
Don't you have a 3D printer?
I do. I need to get it debugged and working properly.
For your patronage.
Hey, Hobbit, how are you? Demand a refund, absolutely.
It's a pagan.
That sounded like a Halo.
It is a Halo.
Hey, Halo, how are you doing, buddy?
Great. Yourself?
Sound tired, buddy.
I'm always tired, bro. I got
Gotcha.
a sleep study coming up. Hopefully that'll fix it.
Well, let's hope.
And with that deep, sultry voice just trying
I know, right? It's like, whew, getting my panties all wet there. All right.
I should do pillow talk all the time.
You should, actually. You should do ASMR. Nerdcam froze again? What the fuck? This thing is really pissing me off. This is an Elgato face cam. I mean, we're not talking like some dollar store cheap piece of shit face cam.
Because it started to move and then stopped.
Okay. Fuck you, Nerdcam. Maybe I need to get rid of the Elgato face cam. Just put another Brio up.
I like my Brio.
I love my Brio.
To say it, but the Brios are solid.
They are. Yes, bite size, you are the somewhere. See, like this camera right up here is a Logitech Brio. So I think maybe that face cam needs to go bye-bye. I need to get another Brio and put it right there. Fix laptops? You know, Moonraker, you're absolutely right. That might be exactly what I need, is a dollar store cheapie. Okay, so let's go to Hardity. We're running FMJ BT. 55 grain. We're using BLC2. So our max load, our max load with red is 28.1. What's our temperature today? Our temperature is 87. These calculations are done for 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to go a little lower than that. We're going to run her at 26.6 grains. So let's set her for 26. Or maybe I should go a little lower than... Go away, fuck off. Maybe I should go 25.9 instead. Let's do 25.9.
What? Less gunpowder?
Yes. Well, because your calculations on the charts are made for 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's almost 90 degrees now. By the time I get out there today to shoot, it's going to be up over 90. So that's 20 degrees hotter. So it's that much of a difference is almost going to bump it up another grain level on the chart. Especially at my height above sea level. So if I pack it for 26.6, it's going to perform like it's loaded for 27.4. So this 26.6 is, for that round, is rated to do 3,100 feet per second. Maybe we'll go 25.9 just to make sure we're okay here. Because my son's going to be shooting these rounds too. I don't want a rifle exploding in his face. So we'll do 25.9. We'll do 25.9. I'm a security analyst, but laptop dismantling used to be my jam, so I feel stupid bringing it somewhere. Oh, I totally get it, Hobbit. I do IT work for a small city, so for me to take something somewhere to get fixed is like bad.
It feels taboo, doesn't it?
It does. It feels like I'm cheating. All right. You need to remember that number, Pagan. You're loading 25.9, 25.9, 25.9. Let's throw a charge and see how she's sitting at. We are a little high. Take you there. Where's my trickler? We'll throw that in the trickler. If we do need a trickle, we can trickle. See that? Oh, pagan. Wow. Good. Go. What I like about tricklers and balance scales and analog calipers, I don't have to worry about batteries. I don't have to worry about shit depleting if I set it down and walk away and come back. What I'd like to do is learn how to reload primers. Anybody ever do that? Anybody ever reload primers?
It makes sense that you could, but I never even thought of it.
I saw a video.
But my cousin lives up in Ohio. He does when he loads our rounds for us.
I've seen video of people doing it. I guess it was during a point in time when primers were really, really hard to find. He ordered these components and he was mixing them together on his desk. And even the mixing together, he had to be super careful because, you know, there's powdered glass in there and the friction from all that could set off the primer.
He also knows how to make that blasting cord.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Army taught us some stuff.
Sadly, I don't have a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook, so
I think I have a hard copy somewhere.
oh,
When I was little, my grandpa taught me how to make carbide bombs. We used to blow tree stumps up all the time with it.
nice. See, that's the kind of uncle I wish I'd have had.
I was more interested in my skivvies.
I have one like that too. Halo. I have one like that too. Told him to stay the fuck away from me and my sister. He won't even call me. My other uncle died. He wouldn't call me. He called my wife and told her to tell me. She's like, why wouldn't he call you? And I explained why he wouldn't call me. And she's like, oh! And I'm like, yeah. I used to. Not sure what happened to it. Probably ever to high school yearbooks. Right, Moon? All right. I need to get the flagpole up in the fucking front yard. I'm such a slacker. I got a couple ideas for the flagpole. I'm kind of deciding which one I want to use more. I'm thinking a single mast, 15 foot, so I can put the state flag underneath it. But we are dropping powder here. Hagen, you naughty, naughty boy. You're spilling powder all over your work mat. I have a flag up, Moon, but I don't have the flag in the front yard or the state flag in the front yard. I bought a flag and flagpole bundle kit off Walmart. It was like $11 for the flag and the pole. And then I ordered a state flag off of Amazon. That was like $9. So then I'm like, hey, let me find a flagpole so I can mount the. That one's a little light. So I can mount the Florida flag too. And then I started looking at flagpoles. Believe it or not, it's cheaper to get another American flag with a pole than it is to buy just the pole. So I ordered a second American flag with the pole. So I can use the pole for Florida, and then that's why this flag is hanging behind me. Wow, we already gone through that many rounds? Holy shit.
Yeah, you're making good time.
Apparently. Hey, fucking men, Moon. I've got this 3x5 behind me. I've got a 3x5 in there, and then the Florida flag is slightly smaller. But what I'm thinking is right over there, I've got a metal pole, galvanized fence post. When we moved into this house, the previous owners had DirecTV. So there was a satellite dish mounted on a pole in the backyard. That pole's like 4 feet long, and it's got concrete on the bottom. When I had to tear the remains of the fence down after the hurricane, I dug that pole up and saved it. Because originally my thought was I would use that to mount a disc golf basket in the yard. You know, I dig a hole, drop the pole in there, set it plumb, drop some gravel around it, and then mount the disc golf basket to the pole. Well, I never did that. So now I'm thinking I might use that as the bottom part of a flagpole. I just need to find a 10-foot or 15-foot galvanized pole. It's the same size. And then drop this in the ground, add more concrete because I want more ballast if it's going to be that high. And then I can get flag mount hardware and put on the pole. But this is an odd size pole. I don't know where they got this fucker when they got it, but it's definitely an unusual size. So that idea may not be a winner. I may have to just go ahead and buy another bag of concrete and drop a 15-foot pole in the front yard. Coming out a little light now.
5-gallon bucket and a pole.
There you go.
Set it deep enough, and even Mother Nature will have to respect that son bitch.
Yeah, well, the problem is I'm in Florida. So once I go down past 24 inches, I start hitting the clear stuff. And it just stormed this morning and stormed yesterday. So the water table is going to be kind of high. So I'm thinking this may be a next weekend project. Might be let it have a nice hot week for the water table to drop a little bit, and then go to town with the post hole diggers. Because if it's going to be 15 feet in the air, I would feel better having at least 3 feet in the ground, you know? It's got powder in it. So you're on the wrong row there, Pagan. That's the row you want, Pagan.
It's not supposed to rain for like 4 more hours down here.
Oh, it stormed this morning so bad the dog got scared. Is it storming your way, Hobbit? Okay. It was moving towards the east. It was moving north and east this morning when I had let the dog out. I could see the rain clouds and they were moving north and east, so it kind of makes sense that it'd be headed your way.
Looks like there's a bunch of it up there by Live Oak right now. I got an aunt that lives on the west side of Tallahassee somewhere. I ain't never been there. Somewhere around Quincy.
She's not too far from me then. She's only about an hour and a half from me. Yep.
I ain't seen that woman in probably 30, 40 years.
I've got a really cool aunt named Loretta that lives in Tampa. I love her to pieces, but I don't know how much longer we're going to have her around. I need to go down and see her, but that's a long-ass ride. Could probably grab my sister and my wife and go down there and see her. She loves the Soreen. They hit it off immediately. Just chat, 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 chat. Traveling hobbits. Absolutely. Hobbit, you're not far from me, but you know that already. I've already showed you a map for that. Nerd cam still going? Yep, hasn't froze yet. All right, well, that's... I wonder what the hell's causing it to freeze. Blip across the USB bus, maybe? Awesome. Yeah, let me know, Hobbit. I've still got to fix the floor in my master bedroom. Got to pull everything out of the master bedroom so we can tear that subfloor up and fix it. That's going to be the hardest one. There are 2 big-ass old dressers in there. Very heavy. Come on. Bad, we're throwing about 30 charges, and it's staying within a quarter of a gram of target weight. That's pretty damn good. So I think my daughter-in-law is working at the gun range. I told her they had an opening. She told me thanks. And then last night when she was telling me about there not being a range fee for Father's Day, she said come out rather than going over. Since she lives the opposite direction of the gun range, I tend to think she's working there. I'll find out today.
I know there's a free gun range in Ocala National Forest. It's a pretty big one.
I've got a coworker that lives up the street. She's got property. She's always like, come on down. You can come shoot out here at our place. I should do that one day. I just want to make sure the place she has is actually big enough. I mean, don't want to be chucking lead around that's going to hit somebody.
I kind of want to confuse Hobbit.
How's that?
I want to tell her about my baby daddy.
I was talking to the girls last night about that. That's fucking hilarious. Does Halo know the story yet?
No, I haven't. Like, only people was there last night. Or the night before. I don't remember when it was.
Was it I don't remember when it was. Hey, Amaki, we're doing all right. We're just waiting on the nerd cam to freeze again.
I'm going to start giving them shout outs.
Amaki or the nerd cam?
No, my baby daddy.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hilarious, though. Interesting times in which we live.
It's like, do I really have to pay for the divorce? Like, if they change their name and decide, like, they can't legally sign their name anymore, right? If they change their name.
I don't know how that works. I really don't. Interesting problem to have. Interesting problem to have.
Yeah, we need a viewer that's professional at family law.
There you go.
I got questions.
Right? How long have you been apart?
Oh God, 15 years?
Jesus. How long has it got to be before you're actually legally divorced?
I don't freaking know. I figured at this point I could just have it annulled.
Right? It may depend on the state. Might depend on the state.
I'm not willing to commit like polygamy or nothing like that, but I feel like I could just skip that whole process and just get remarried. Like, who's going to complain?
Right?
And you can imagine it coming up in front of a judge and me having to explain to him, like, this is why. He'd be like, you know what? I just get it.
What the fuck? I guess he questions like, so which one of you used to be the girl?
Obviously not me. I still got my parts.
Lord, Lord. Here we got 25. We got 30 more. 35 more. $30 more. Any coffee. Holy shit, I'm going through the liquids today. Alright, nerd cam's still going, so fuck if I know what the hell's causing it. Need to get rid of that Elgato, that's for sure.
Mess around, double grain one of those.
Yeah, that's why I keep every once in a while I'll check it. I'm gonna shine a flashlight in all of them before I move on to make sure everything's groovy. We're on the second to last row on this plastic caddy, so that'll be a good time to shine a flashlight down to make sure everything's groovy. Yep, dropped more powders on the damn workbench. Luckily, it's not very much. Not even an eighth of a grain, I would say. How was Star Citizen for you the other night, Ben? Did everything work out okay, or was it?
You talking to me? Star Citizen's always good for me, other than them not fixing the shit they promised to fix.
I thought I saw something on Reddit this morning that you can tow out of an armistice zone now without a crime stat.
I mean, you think they might have went with the obvious choice for that, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, they said we'd be able to do it before, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't get it. If it's brick, we should be able to tow it, scrap it, whatever. Shouldn't be no crime stat for none of that. I don't care where it's at.
Amen. I still think the reclaimer should have a tow laser on it. You know, if you're going to take away our grabby claw, or we can't clamp onto a wreck and pull it out of the area, at least give us some kind of tow laser.
I really feel like it should have one too. Like, why doesn't it just move stuff? Like, I don't get it.
Yep, you got two small little, practically useless tractor beams on the salve, the scraper turrets. I feel like there should be something in the claw or around that where you could just latch onto something, even if it doesn't give you quantum capability. If it gives you the ability to just tow something out of the area. The last time I tried using the SRV to tow something in quantum, it broke tether as soon as I entered quantum. The tether popped and the wreck was left behind. So, like, well, that's completely against what you guys sold us on the SRV. I'm going to ask, because you stream on YouTube also, do you have any issue there, like here with the annoying spam promo bots review botting? No, actually I don't, Ken. It's incredibly rare that I have to clean up a post on YouTube chat. Now, I'm also a 4 or 5 viewer Andy on YouTube most days, so that could be part of it. But I've modded for Jack many times, and the most I've ever had to do was go in there and delete one post or two because somebody had posted something. But that doesn't happen very often. I want to say 3 or 4 hour stream for Jack. Of the dozens I've modded, I've only ever had to do it like twice. So it's a lot less frequent on YouTube. And it may have something to do with the settings too. I think we have better control on YouTube. I think YouTube's controls are better about that than Twitch's are. Which is ironic because Twitch is the longer service. Wow, I missed an entire row. Yep, more than a row. Yep. Wow, we missed 9. I have to say, my streaming experience, Canop, has been better on YouTube than it has been on Twitch. You have more options on YouTube for stream quality. I can stream A1 on YouTube, 3660 by 1440, no problem. Goes out just fucking fine. As long as you've got the bandwidth to upload that stream, it is golden. And it doesn't matter whether you're an affiliate or not, YouTube will demux that and down sample that outgoing stream for the viewers. You know how Twitch, you've got to be like an affiliate. You have to be an affiliate in order to get it. Like if you watch someone stream who isn't an affiliate and they're streaming at, we'll just say 1920 by 1080p, 60 frames a second with a high bit rate. If the client or the connection you're on can't support that, you start seeing lots of stutters and pops and lags. YouTube will down convert that outgoing stream for them. I would add YouTube to it. I mean, if you got the capability to add YouTube to it, I would add YouTube to it as well. I mean, if it's going to be a lot of extra work, then maybe delay that for later. But if it's not going to be a lot of extra work to let it talk to YouTube chat and govern YouTube chat, I'd say go for it. I'd have to add more powder. Still got 25, 28 to go. What we got in there? Be a bunch more work. Just copy the whole API. Yep, there you go. I would recommend it. I really would. So Aurora's taken to sleeping on the printer lately. long as she's not barfing in the mixer. She's been finding barf all over my desk lately. Yep, those are good. You having a powder in there to do 25? I highly doubt it. You got your auto mod. It can kill something in the MS, even if it's a multi-user bot hit. Oh, nice. Wrong lid, dippy-doo. Right lid, dippy-doo. Right. That one may be a little light. Nope. Ruby. So Scar was talking to me about Diablo 4. There was an expansion. Ah, Pagan, you're dropping shit all over the place. How much did you lose there, buddy? Significant amount? No, about an eighth of a grain. We're not worried about that. Now you guys know why there's a credit card over here.
Look like you might have some practice with that.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. No practice at all. You're just imagining shit. You're just imagining things, sir. Absolutely. Nothing like a little nitrite in your nostrils to pep up your day. Makes it interesting the next time you light a cigarette.
Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, squirrel, what's
Remember
up?
those jokes? The little
Hmm?
rods used to stick in the end of cigarettes, wait for them to light it.
Oh, yeah, cigarette bombs.
You gotta love those.
Yeah, they don't have anything that works in vapes, do they?
Imagine it worked the same way if you put it down the hole. Because it's just a coil down there that lights up. I take those apart all the time because I use the electronics in them to make other things. You just drop it down, it hits that coil, it's still gonna ignite and blow up.
I imagine that coil gets pretty hot pretty quick. It's got to get fairly hot to vaporize that
Light a
solution.
cigarette off of it, so
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, squirrel. Happy Father's Day. You getting to spend any time with your kids? Nope. Get in there. I was going to solder some wires. I got a bunch of cables I need to make for work. Gonna our audio system at work for the commission meetings. It uses a proprietary connector. The microphone lines run through the conduit and they come up to interface with the audio control device. And they have this proprietary connector. And I don't want to do anything that's going to damage the system or be of a harm to those cables. So what I'm doing, Jeremy found some connectors that are really, really close on Amazon. So close that with a little bit of percussive force, they'll snap right on without damaging the coupler. So what I'm going to do is solder this audio cable onto XLR connectors. I have to custom link these because they got to go all the way around the rack and plug in. So I need to solder like 12 cables to XLR connectors. So that's like 36 connections. I've soldered one here at the house. We tried doing it at work last week and we were having trouble. A, because I didn't want to solder too long in the office because it's a closed-in office and soldering produces fumes that are not good for humans to breathe. So we were trying to minimize the amount of time that we had that we were vaporizing flux, rosin, and lead. And it just wasn't getting hot and staying hot long enough to do the work that needed to be done. So my original plan was to bring the cabling and the connectors home and do it on the bench. Well, I forgot to grab them Thursday when I left work, and then Friday I had a migraine all day. I was not going to drive across town to grab cabling. And I'll be honest, this morning I was just like, fuck it, it's Father's Day. I ain't doing no work. So I'll have to bring them home this week and solder them on the bench. We'll open the door and the window and get a nice breeze going through. I don't have the door and window open now because I'm trying to minimize the amount of humidity that's in here with this open powder. Yep, dropping more shit on the bench there, Dippy Doo. Alrighty. Almost done. Bum, 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 bum. Make sure it's still working. Did I tell you how I fixed the shells that wouldn't go into the case gauge, the sizing gauge? The the um the extractor ring around the end of the case was messed up. It wasn't perfectly round, and that's why they weren't dropping in the case gauge. It was hitting that malformed extractor ring and hanging up. So I put that file down on the table, and I spun these cartridges that wouldn't drop in the gauge on that file about 4 or 5 times, and then dropped them in the case gauge, and they dropped right in. Some of them are still a little snug. You've seen 1 or 2 that were still a little bit snug. I couldn't understand it, because even when I was running them on the small base sizing die, they were still fucking up. Froze again, huh? God damn it. What is with that camera? I don't get it. Why does it keep doing that? Yep. I was blowing up my phone. I'm all loaded up with changed ammo to range. Oh, my son. I was like, what? I didn't understand what the hell he was saying. I'm like, I'm confused. This means he's loaded some Full Metal Jacket 9mm. Have enough powder in there? We gotta do 10 more. Oh, we're gonna do a little more. Shit. Might have a problem, Houston. Okay, well, we might run out of powder today.
Oh
We'll
no,
see.
we can't do that.
Nope. See how many we can get out of this. I've got almost a full charge in that trickler, which I'm probably not going to need. Let's be honest. I haven't needed it so far. Well, only once. Only needed it once. If I need it, I'll load it. I think I've got another bottle of Ball C2 in there. I keep it inside so it's out of the humidity. Go look in the house. How am I getting cat hair out here? Holy crap. We don't even have cats out here. It's a cat-free zone. I'd be curious to see how much of this I've spilt by weight. We might find out today, just because I'm curious. Can't be much. Might make it. Got 2 more. If we have enough powder for that, we'll be awesome. Starting to come out goofy. I think we're real low in the hopper. Let's see. You made it. Nice. Barely any left in there, too. Holy crap. I'm not even going to grab the core spout. We're just going to dump this right in there. Well, there may have been more in there than I thought. Now there was enough for another 3 or 4. There was enough for another 3 or 4 cartridges in there. So we weren't as low as I thought we were. All right, you out of the way. Scale out of the way. Don't want to fuck you up. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You way. Now we need to drop some bullets in there. Need something to cut it with. Did I not just cut these? I did. We're going to need quite a few of these. I think what we're going to do... Going to drop them in the cardboard box. That'd be a lot easier to grab them out of there than it would be this bag. Coffee.